What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Big Dad's Podcast. What's going on, man?
I got racially profiled.
Wow, we're hitting the ground running today, okay?
It bothered me a day later, that's why.
Racially profiled?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was racially profiled in Texas, of all places. You would think they like Mexicans. But I guess not. Highway patrol over there. You want me to tell you? I'm going to tell you the story anyways. So I was driving through Texas, following a truck, and I seen in a ditch there was like the highway patrol guy coming this way. I'm in the right lane the whole time, and then he kind of comes up behind me. I see him. I'm like, all right, I didn't do anything. I'm only going like 65 miles an hour. Not doing anything dumb. He comes up alongside me, pokes his head in like this, and kind of looks in there. And as I see him, I just look at him. I'm like, hey, it keeps going. He kind of looks for like 15 seconds. He's doing that. And then he just kind of pulls up behind me and then turns his flashers on. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he's like, oh, well, where are you going to? Well, I said, I'm working. I told him the destination I'm going to. Then he's like, well, why are you following them? I said, well, that's part of my job. This is kind of what we do. I explained to him what we do. I show him my paperwork and stuff. And then he's like, well, I don't think they need an escort there. I'm like, what? That's my job. It's contracted through a company. It has nothing to do with you at all. And then he's like, okay, well, let me see your license registration. And then I said, well, I'm in a rental car. He's like, well, I need the registration. I said, okay, well, let me get it in the glove box. Do you mind if I actually go in there? And then he's like, yeah. Gets all my stuff. And then basically he just started giving me a hard time, telling me that, one, I didn't use my turn signal when I went in the left lane. I'm like, I didn't even go in the left lane. I've been following the truck for like fucking 200 miles in the same fucking lane. I told him I don't think so because I was following this truck the whole time, and it's not possible. He's like, well, yeah, that's what I got you for. And then I'm like, okay, well I was like, all right, whatever. I don't even want to fucking argue at this point.
Yeah.
And then so he goes and just kind of tells me, he looks at my stuff, and then he tells me to step out of the car. I get out of the fucking car. I'm like, all right.
Are you alone?
No, I'm with another guy, but the guy's asleep. And the guy actually wakes up. He's like, what's going on? He kind of sees everything going on. So I get out, and then he's like, oh, well, I'm going to have to run everything. I said, all right, that's fine. So he tells me, he's like, come over here. He puts me into his car. Not in the back seat. He puts me in the front seat with him.
Okay.
He puts me in the front seat. He asks a bunch of questions. He's like, oh, on your rental car agreement, it says that it was due yesterday. So why do you still have this car out there? I said, it's an open agreement because we don't know when we're going to be back. It's usually 2 days, 3 days, or 4 days, something like that. We returned to the airport. I explained the whole thing to him. He had to call into Enterprise because he thinks I was lying about me getting the rental car, and like I stole it basically.
You do look
and I guess I fucking do. I was even in a polo, dude. I look white. And then
white. You don't look white. We're going.
Yeah. And then he kind of runs all my stuff. He's just like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to give you a ticket. I'm going to give you a warning because you didn't use your blinker. I'm like, wait, I didn't even go in the other lane though. So I said, okay, that's fine. I don't want to argue with you. I just don't want this to go on my record because I didn't do anything. He's like, no, it's not going on your record. It's just going to show up as a warning. I said, okay, I guess so. So then I get in, and then he's all right, see you later. He goes, and now as I'm driving, I'm like, was I just racially profiled because he looked into my car and then backed around and pulled me over?
What did the other guy look like?
The other guy was white. That was in the passenger seat. And the guy, the cop that pulled me over, he looked Mexican-ish, but he had like the big old Texas hat with the sheriff's star and everything. And he looked like he was not liking Mexicans maybe or something. I don't know. I just, afterwards, I felt kind of pissed off. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, I didn't do anything wrong. Now, if you want to pull me over for something, pull me over if I was, speeding or whatever. But I didn't do anything wrong. And I seen him the whole time. I was like, that's not even fucking possible.
Well, look, you played it right because being that far out here in Texas, it's like, look, I don't want to fucking have no court dates over here.
Oh, hell no,
yeah. Some bullshit with nothing you guys got fucking going on over here. Like, just give me my shit, my warning, give me my fucking warning, let me go. Like, I don't know if I would have been that cool.
You know what?
Like if he would have been like, well, it shows that your rental car is due tomorrow. I'd have been like, well, the way rentals work,
yeah,
fucking just condescending as shit. I'd have been like, get the fuck out of my face. Dog.
It pissed me off. I said, but when people do that, you're not going to get anywhere with them because they already have their mind made up of what they're going to do. They're waiting for you to fuck up, say something, and then they can go off of fucking whatever. I mean, he had nothing on me anyways.
Yeah.
I said, but still, it was just after the fact getting pulled over. Thinking about it, I was like, what the fuck did he even pull me over for?
I know. As a truck driver, I deal with highway patrol a lot.
Yeah. For like what, speeding or?
For anything. Sometimes they pull you over just to fucking make sure your paperwork's in order. Yeah, and you're like, oh, come on, motherfucker. I got somewhere to be, dog.
Yeah,
like you stopping me for?
You can't even look at my paperwork as you're fucking driving. I'm like, why are you pulling me over?
Yeah, and it's just better to just kind of just play the part and just be like, yes, sir, blah, 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 blah. Because, yeah, there's sometimes where it's like, well, why? But I'm like, how about why are you asking dumbass questions?
Yeah, you feel like saying that. Well, those are the videos that everyone does, you know what I mean? Oh, they're like, I got my rights and I'm just here. But most of the time they do something wrong too. But this one I didn't, so I was just like, oh, kind of whatever. But after the fact, it kind of pissed me off. So it's been eating at me for a little bit. But I ain't going to do shit about it.
Yeah, I get it. I mean...
Have that ever happened to you? Like, in your regular car or just... You said as a truck driver, do you get that?
Yeah, you get fucked with as a truck driver just because, I mean, they're looking for drivers that either are like undocumented, don't have, their license, don't have certain paperwork, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Whatever, there's certain times where they're literally doing checkpoints in front of companies where truck drivers got to fucking drive past.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this street right here.
Oh, shit.
This got truck drivers rolling up and down this bitch all day. We're just going to station our shit here and do inspections.
Random inspections.
Yeah. Bitch, it ain't random, motherfucker. You've been waiting for me all morning. Like, the fuck? But, yeah, so it's a pain in the ass, man. And, we'll be calling each other. We'll be like, hey, there's a fucking checkpoint over here and shit. Go around. You better take the long ass way around. And all this bullshit.
That's why I like when people on Instagram or something or Snapchat, if it's like Friday night, Saturday night, but hey, there's a checkpoint over here. Whoever's following me, at least you know. That's cool. Keep doing that, everybody. That's always a good thing. Yeah. Because your drunk ass can just fucking go around them.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when I used to haul dirt. That is where a lot of guys that, don't have documentation to be in this country and shit, that's where they work. Mm-hmm. And yeah, man, it's one of those where they're on the CD radios constantly, and they're like, "There's a commercial truck over here, fucking did this." And then all the guys are like on top of the hill where you drop the dirt. They're all hiding and shit. And they're just like, "I guess I'm gonna fucking sit here all goddamn day until this motherfucker leaves and shit." Yeah, you're fucking like, "Oh fuck, you're all hitting corners and shit." Like, go this way and shit. And yeah, man. Like, or if you know your truck isn't, 100% gonna pass inspection, then you're like. I remember I was taking stuff to LAX. Everybody else got to go 15, 91, all the way down, then jump on to the 605, 105, and then go to LAX. My ass had to fucking go to the 60. I had to take the long way around.
A big old loop.
Because I was like, my truck won't pass the fucking inspection, the scale.
Because it's too heavy.
Yeah. And I had shit wrong with my truck. I was like, I go, they stop me, I'm not passing, I'm gonna get stuck there. So I have to fucking take the long way, burning more fuel and shit and everything. And
damn,
it's a struggle, man. But
do you miss hauling dirt?
I'll say it was the most fun job I ever had.
Did you get to play with it or?
No, not play with it. It's just you get to drive reckless. Because you're driving where, they're going to build houses. Oh, okay. So they're leveling out the floor and everything, right? So they're just, drive through this field and fucking dump your dirt in a straight line and shit and then head out the other end.
That's pretty cool.
So you're fucking off-roading through this fucking field and shit.
In a big-ass semi-truck?
Yeah, a semi just fucking off-roading through this bitch. So it's definitely more fun.
Oh, shit. That's dope.
But... you break shit also because semis ain't meant to be used like that.
I bet, yeah.
So, yeah. Or if you get stuck and shit, they got to pull you out with the fucking bulldozer and shit.
Oh,
yeah. It's a fucking process.
Does that ever happen?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, dude, I would love to see that.
Yeah, dude, there's sometimes where fucking the hole that they're digging, I mean, just this deep ass fucking hole, and then coming back out, you're like fucking looking at the sky and shit.
Oh, like shit, that shit could just go back. Like,
Yeah. I mean, they have it kind of so that it doesn't, but you're fucking like, oh fuck. And those are the ones where you just gotta fucking like they'll load
smash
you.
on it. Just
you gotta come down and then stop, and then you're kind of inclined, but they're loading you, and then they're like, bitch. Don't stop until you get out that other side, and you just fucking haul ass. And you're just like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then you're fucking trying to climb. And here's the thing too: you have to know how to drive because you're coming down in one gear, okay? But before you start that climb, you need to downshift that bitch so that you're not in a high gear as you're trying to climb. You need to be in a low ass gear, and then you're like, wah, 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 and just fucking trying to climb. And then sometimes you make it, and sometimes you don't.
what happens if you don't?
If you don't, these savage motherfuckers don't care. They just come up behind your trailer and they'll fucking hit you with their bulldozer and shit to fucking shove you out.
Oh,
I remember one time my uncle got stuck because they have these what they call rumble plates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen
You
those.
drive over them to kind of have whatever dirt's on your trailer drop.
Yeah.
So it shakes everything. And he made it to those plates, but his trailer was still kind of in the ditch. And he's like, bah, 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 bah. And he fucking blew out all 4 of his tires. He was like, bah, 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 bah.
Oh, shit.
I was like, all right, well.
How much are tires?
It depends, because you can get what they call recaps, which are like used tires and shit. That you gotta.
Like a retreading them?
It's like putting a crown on your tooth.
Oh, okay.
Where you're like, that bitch can pop off if you fucking, sitting there
Eat a Starburst
all goddamn day. Yeah, but, for the most part, they're good. But, yeah, if you fuck with them, the top just fucking pops off that bitch.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude. So it depends.
Well, how much like our new tires would you... Because they're big fucking tires.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of tires. There's not just 4 tires.
Again, it depends. Depends on what kind of tires you get, how good, how, what
on average, what would you say? $800 each?
Fuck.
$1,000?
Nah, I'd say maybe like... Depends. Maybe it's average, you say... 5.
He's looking up because he's doing the math.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing that Rain Man shit.
He's like, I gotta do the math. Hold on, carry the 0. Shit, Start over.
Carry the 2. Subtract there's a 0.5. Probably like, $400 or $500 a tire.
He's a pie, 3.14. Banana, cream pie, apple pie. I want pie.
Yeah. The problem is, you fucking buying 2, 4, 6, 8 tires.
That's just a lot.
Yeah. So.
What was your So that was the most. Hold on, let me see if I get this right. Yeah, I'm gonna say it right. Was that your most funnest job? You said.
Okay, you didn't say it right, and you
I
paused before you said it.
Because I think I was like
your most funnest job.
Is that the funner job? Funner? Funnest? Funnester?
You would just change your sentence up and just be like,
nope, I'm staying with it.
Is that the job you've had the most fun doing?
That's proper.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. After a couple, hey, Bobby, let me get one more.
Bobby!
Thanks, man. It's a little bit of ice. We finally got an assistant over here. So he started doing some of the lighting, some of the editing, and he's basically our little runner. So thanks, Bobby. So what was your...
He speaks English, right?
I hope so. He says, yeah, he's not moving though. I don't know. We'll fucking...
You speak...
Oh, I'm going to edit him out.
Fuck it. Timestamp that shit.
So that was your most funnest job.
Yeah, I mean, the hours suck. I was running day and night. So the hours suck. And you get paid per load. So you got to go fucking sit in line with all these other trucks at 3 in the morning for a job that doesn't start till 7.
Damn.
And fucking, you base. So I owned my own truck. So then you're basing like, is this worth it today? They're paying me $150 a load, but I'm driving from fucking Santa Monica to the 605 and shit, City of Industry, and you're like, let's say out of 200 trucks, I'm like number 100. How many am I going to do today with fucking 10 freeway traffic and shit? So you got to do all that math and shit, like fuel.
To be like, oh damn, I'm gonna make $50 today.
Yeah. So there's some times where I would do one run, and then I would look at the traffic, and I'd be like, bitch, 2 hours to get back to load up, and then fucking an hour and 40 to come. I'm going home.
You're like, that's it, I'm done.
do my one run, go home, and be like, all right, I only burnt this much in fuel, so I fucking made maybe $50 a day.
Damn. That doesn't sound like it paid that good.
Oh, here's the thing, right? If you run and you get the right jobs, you can make good money, you know? But again, you're not paying taxes, so it sounds like a lot, right? Because you're like, oh, I made 10 grand this month, right? But then you're like, my insurance, because your insurance needs to cover $1 million. So you're like, oh, fuck, my insurance costs me $600 a month. Fucking my tags on the truck are like fucking $400 to $500 a month. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all about fuel. You're like, oh, I gotta put $3 grand away for fuel.
Damn.
So it's
and then taxes. You got to put away for taxes later on.
Exactly, which I didn't know.
Damn.
Didn't realize how much, and then IRS comes
They're like, Mr. Eddie, we're here for our money. Drop your pants.
Yeah.
You've done so many loads this year.
Yeah, they're like, we need our 10 grand. And I'm like...
You're like, hold on. White man can't jump in the fucking window?
Yeah. I'm like,
the Stoogie Brothers.
It's in the back. I'll go get that shit for you. Hold on. And yeah, fucking take off running and shit.
Damn. My favorite job was, I used to work at the Improv... Oh, you know. We used to work at the Improv Comedy Club. I did that for like 3 years. Man, I started off as washing dishes over there. Then moved up to like appetizers, line cook, runner where they take out the food, then a server. Then I did stand up as well. But that was the best job. We had the most fun.
Yeah,
we had the most fun at that
I'll say
job.
this: if you're into stand up comedy, right, and if you've ever been to the Improv over here in Ontario at the Ontario Mills Mall. I don't know about now, but back in the day, those fucking taquitos were fucking fire.
Oh, those taquitos were bomb.
Those shits were so fucking good.
Yeah.
I remember bringing me into the kitchen and shit. I parked my car like right by the back and then fucking just swoop through the kitchen. Like I felt like a boss.
Oh yeah, like, hey, Eddie's coming through. Hey, what's up, Eddie? What's up, Eddie?
Yeah. That shit felt like I was fucking in that movie Goodfellas.
Yeah.
I was like,
everyone's eating at the table.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, dude, that job was fun, man. Because everybody knew you too. Everybody kind of knew you too. Like, hey, where are we partying today? Where are we partying tonight? What are we doing? Where are we going? What hotel are we going to? Whose house are we going to?
Good parties.
Good fucking parties. You're like, oh, I got good tip money. All right, let's go fucking buy alcohol. All the tip money's gone. That was the best job I had. Pain wise, when you didn't have no real bills or nothing, but you just kind of live paycheck to paycheck, but all you do is fucking party.
See, that was the problem though. So that's why me and Nick have never lived together. The reason why we couldn't live together,
because he's irresponsible with his money.
No, bullshit, was because this motherfucker was living off of tips. It's like, okay, I need to know that you won't have rent money, not fucking like, hey man, it was a horrible 2 days in a row and fucking, so I'm not going to have
Hey, tell our landlord she can shove it.
You better start swinging from that pole. Fucking, yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad 3 months. That was not my favorite job.
So, that's why me and Nick never had the opportunity to live together. Because then by the time he did have a real job, he was in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I was out there living my best life.
He was just slinging it left and right.
Just woo, 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 doing the Ball and Johnson dance. Woo, woo.
He said, hey, who are you? I'm Big E right now, baby.
That's right.
Yeah, that was my best job. You guys put in the comments your favorite job. You don't have to put exactly why or what.
Whatever job you had where you've had the most fun.
Most fun, yeah. Not most money at all. Most fun, most memories that you have.
Because most of the time your most fun isn't going to be the most money.
Yeah, no, not at all. Do you still keep in contact with anybody from like your old work?
No.
No.
Well, not from that job. Because remember, I used to deliver cabinets for a while too.
Yeah, you had a bunch of cabinets. Yeah, you had that job too.
Remember?
Yeah.
Ended up with a bunch of cabinets at home.
Fuck yeah, everyone had cabinets, dude. You're slanging cabinets on the side.
It was like Oprah.
You get a cabinet. You get a cabinet. Bobby, you get a cabinet.
Talking about kitchen cabinets and shit. Yeah, man. That was a cool job, but that was hard physical fucking labor. I think that was the first time I fucking blew out my back.
Oh yeah.
I was like, God damn. What's funny is though, like as hard physical labor as it was, I'm talking construction shit.
Construction's hard.
I was still thick. I'm like, how have I not lost weight?
It was summertime too.
Yeah. I was had a heat stroke one time because it was my first day. I didn't know what the job entailed. I ended up at some job site in Temecula. It's like fucking 102, and I don't have no lunch. I don't got no water. I was broke because I was like right out of high school. I was 18 when I got that job. And
that's when we were doing.
Look, let me tell you something. Y'all need to smarten up. Because fucking companies will rob you. They won't say shit. They'll just be like, oh, well, you never brought it up. Because I didn't know shit about getting paid mileage. So I was driving my car to job sites and shit for free. Like, fucking never got paid. I would just drive to these job sites, work there all goddamn day, drive my ass back home from Temecula, and then be like, cool, thanks for my $600 check at the end of the week. Like,
fuck. They're like, God, this guy.
I was like, fuck.
Hey, you like my shirt?
Pac-Man?
I love Pac-Man.
Yeah, 1980. I mean, you weren't born yet, but yeah.
No, I was born in 84, baby.
That was a weak year.
That was the best year.
It wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Nope.
Nintendo came out that year.
83 was the best year. Google what happened in 1983.
Hey, Bobby, Google 1983. What happened? Well, all right, we'll get back. He's going to get back to us.
Let me know.
Did you hear about the TikTok person, the McDonald's ones, with the black lady, where the guy only got one McDonald's?
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't want to talk about this.
I do,
because I was
that guy.
I was enraged. I was enraged when I saw this fucking video.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Should she be mad that he only got his kid the McDonald's and not the other?
And here's the thing. The funny part is she's the one recording.
Yeah.
And she's narrating this shit. And
I'm going to put him on blast.
Yeah, I'm about to put his phone on blast. She goes, my baby daddy comes here all the time and only brings food for his son. Now, she's got like 3 others? I think?
3 others. Yeah,
so she got a total of 4. And when he swings by the house, where he doesn't live anymore, you know what I'm saying?
They're not together.
Visiting his kid, they're not together or nothing. He's like, let me take my son something to eat. Because he knows that she's not doing great. You know, she says it in the video. Mm-hmm. She's all mad. She's like, I get my food stamps on the 7th. And blah, blah. And he's like, what the fuck that got to do with me?
I ain't with you no more. That's your problem.
She's like, what my kid's supposed to eat? He's like, oh, ask their dad what they're supposed to eat. The fuck, say my kid?
Yeah.
So, she's going through all this and she's narrating it. So there's no, what's the true story type of thing? Because a lot of times you watch these videos, right? But it's somebody else recording, narrating.
But this is her. She did it.
And she's letting you know that she got other kids. This is her ex. And he's only trying to feed his kid.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
Break it down, Eddie. Break it down for us, baby.
I don't... She wrong as hell.
Hell yeah, she's wrong.
First of all...
Hell yeah.
That shit... Because she says that shit with such fucking confidence that shit just gave me heartburn.
He's so wrong.
She's like, this motherfucker... I'm just like... Hold on. Well, I don't know. I don't even understand where the fuck he's wrong. He's not wrong. He's like, yo, I'm bringing food for my kid.
Yeah.
She's like, well... What? Those are his siblings. And he's like, but they're not mine. Like, I'm supposed to fucking feed... Bro, that's like if I lived at your house, okay?
Yep.
Actually, no, I didn't live. I used to live at your house.
Mm-hmm.
And then I come to visit, right? I'm coming to visit my friend. I bring food for me and him. And then fucking his mom's like, what the fuck? There's 6 other people in this house. You didn't bring food for nobody else? Like,
hell no.
I don't even know these motherfuckers. Like, well, I know them, but they're
not my responsibility.
They're not my responsibility. We don't associate like that.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck?
Oh my god, dude. Yeah,
that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. That shit got me high pitched and everything. That shit was fucking crazy to me.
And as that dude, I'd be like, fuck you.
And
I owe you shit.
He's sitting there like, everything you saying sound crazy as hell. Like, that shit don't even say, it doesn't even sound logical when she says it. Where she's just like, So what, you trying to tell me that you're going to bring food for only your child when you know that I got my other kids up? And he's just like, yeah, I'm bringing food. I'm making sure my kid eat.
Yeah, I ain't worried about you. I have the other fucking guys bring their food.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh
It's
man.
like-
I see, when I first seen the video, I watched it all on TikTok. I watched it all. And then I'm like, the fuck's she talking about? Why would he bring food for everybody if that's only his fucking kid?
And here's the thing too, I'm very much about keeping the same energy about shit. So, look, here's something and could he have done it? Yeah, I'm not saying like, oh, fuck
But he didn't want to.
I'm not saying fuck them kids. What I'm saying is, it's not his responsibility. Okay? Could he have done it? Yeah, he could have done it. And she made the comment like, well, you used to. And it's like, yeah, because I used to live there. And I was having sex with you. Like, we was together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, for instance, my girl. My girl will go out, and if she's going to get herself food, she calls, and whether she's calling her mom to ask, hey, do my brothers want anything? Do you want anything before I come back home? I'm over here. I'll pick it up. You want it? Cool. Same thing with me.
Yeah.
You know, she'll be like, hey, I'm over here. Babe, you want anything? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Or yeah, please bring me something. But to be like, you should? That shit is crazy as fuck. Ain't no you should. Them say hell no.
You know what I would do?
That's like being like, oh, hold on. You mean you only gonna give me fucking child support for your son, but you can't sprinkle none on the rest?
Oh shit!
You're not gonna buy them shoes too because
Yeah.
you buy your son shoes for school? Hell no.
Yeah, you know what I would do though? I would have probably got the McDonald's and not even brought it to anybody. And then go back home like, hey, I'm not that hungry. I'm on a diet.
Not even your kid?
No, fuck that.
It's like,
Fuck no.
I'm gonna eat this shit in the car.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
feeding
man.
everybody. Fuck that. If anyone else has done that, kudos to you. Throw away the trash though.
Look,
don't leave no evidence.
Like I said, it's cool if he does it. You can do it, right? If you,
but to demand it?
Well, yeah, it's that fucking entitlement of like, hold the fuck up. You didn't bring more? Like it's
you
just
know
some
my
shit.
mama's in the house too.
that entitlement shit, that shit rubs me the wrong way. That shit is so fucking crazy. Like, that's just wild.
Hey, but you know what?
And I'll say this, because again, it popped up in my feed, but as like someone else reacting to the video.
Yeah.
So I fucking went looking for the original video.
Damn.
Because I was like, if I'm gonna talk shit, I want to know what the fuck I'm talking about.
We like to know what we're talking about here. Well, mainly Eddie. I'll just
I'll
throw it out there.
Yeah.
I'll just throw it out there and he'll correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. So I went looking for the original because I was like, you know, there's always two
Two
sides.
sides to the story.
There's always something else. I don't know, you know, whoever did the reaction to it, I don't know if they've got some biased point of view.
Because some shit is edited just
Yeah.
for the juicy parts. Like, what happened in the beginning? What happened in the end?
Yeah. Where it'll be like, oh, look, this fool smacked the shit out that girl. And it's like, yeah, but you didn't show before that she fucking pushed his kid and then fucking keyed his car. Like,
And almost drowned the kid, probably.
Like,
Yeah.
you just clipped that shit out the whole fucking video.
Yeah.
Like, so no, I went, found the original, watched the original, which then just pissed me off even more than the first fucking version of it that I got.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that, dude.
Because the first version, I got it with him at the door.
Oh, okay.
When I went and saw hers, she was talking shit before he rolled up.
Yeah.
She's like, look, y'all,
Yeah.
my fucking ex, man, and just talking so much shit on the video before his ass even got there. And she's like, look at this motherfucker. Told you only brought shit for his kid. I'm like...
Guy's like, hi. I bet you he got out of the car.
He do it all the time. And it's like... So
Well,
why are you
that's
acting
good.
like it's some new shit?
Well, it's good. He's helping
Yeah,
feed
that's the thing,
your
too.
kid together.
When she's like, he do it all the time, I'm like, oh, so you mean he makes sure his kid's fed all the time?
Hey, kudos, man. Good job. Good job.
Good dad.
I would have ate beforehand and just say, hey, it's just stopping by to say hi. You
like,
hungry? No, I'm good.
Daddy, why your breath smell like pepperoni?
Oh,
That's my new toothbrush. That's my
Yeah.
new toothpaste.
I was like, oh, Daddy had lamppost yesterday.
Like,
that was it.
that's that oregano toothpaste.
Oh yeah, that's probably the. Nah, and you know what? If lampposts had like their own toothpaste,
Actually got my blood pressure up, man.
Damn. Oh, fan them off over here.
I can't stand that shit. And it's not even about anybody specific, just overall, whether it's a younger generation, an older generation, the entitlement shit where it's like, just because I'm this, I deserve this, or just because I'm here, I deserve this. The fuck out of my face with that bullshit.
You know what? Also, I hate about the TikTok videos and Instagram videos and stuff. What they do is, like I said when we were talking about earlier, they clip out the beginning, they clip out the end, they just put the middle part. But like, okay, well, how did it get to this situation? A lot of stuff, even I see with the cops and stuff, where they're like already in the middle of stuff. Well, why did you get pulled over then? Then why do they want to search your car? Or why don't you want to get out of your car?
Now, I will say this.
It's not all the time,
right?
But most of the time it happens like that, and then they give the cops and stuff a bad attitude, like, "Oh, you're recorded. What's your badge number? What's this?" And they're like, "Dude, you're just pissing everybody the fuck off now. If you want to have it as a body cam, okay, have it as a body cam. But now I don't know the word, but you're
poking the bear.
Yeah, you're poking the bear on it because you're like, hey, in your face. Yeah. And I was like, dude, I'd punch the shit out of you.
You instigating a response. First of all, because a good 60% of the time when people are like, I know my rights, it's like, no,
you don't know shit.
You watch a bunch of TikTok videos, and now you think you know your rights. Because you don't rattle off any specific rights. You're just like, you can't do this, and I'm watching it like, no, actually, that part you can't do. No, man, like, actually, no, that part you can't.
Like, you didn't finish the CSI.
But look, I've gotten pulled over, and I've gotten stopped, and I think maybe 2 times out of every single. And you know, I used to race back in the day.
Oh yeah, you were a good racer. We almost died a couple times.
Yeah, I don't even say I was good, and like we almost died a few times
because you were good. We escaped death.
True. I'll take that. But I got pulled over a few times, and every time, except for like maybe 3, I got put in the back seat. They didn't cuff me, but every fucking time was like, step out. I was like, for a lane change? Step out of the car. And I'm like, all right, man, I fucking step out the car and sit down in the back. Just sit there. And I'm like, all right.
Damn.
I've never had that. I'm sitting in the back of the patrol car and shit like, what the fuck, man? Can we search your car? And I'm just like, yeah. After like the second or third time, that's when I started to be like, yeah, man, but don't break shit. Like, y'all be just fucking tossing shit because you don't care, man, but I gotta put all this shit back. Y'all don't put the shit back. They take everything out your fucking glove compartment and leave
imagine they did hey, sir, is this how it goes? This way
that
or
should be nice. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like, was this here or was it in the glove compartment? I'm like, man, that shit was in the glove compartment. Put that shit back.
He's like, you might get an email, you're gonna get a survey of mine, fill it out with all 10.
Yeah, I know. Let them know Bob.
Hey, imagine like cops did get surveys. Do you think that would help out?
Hell no.
What?
No.
Hey, that's actually a good thing though.
Look,
you think that would really do anything? Like, hey, after they pulled you over, hey, here, you're going to get something in your email. It's going to be a survey. That should be something.
No, you know why?
Why?
Because the amount of fucking times that I filled out a survey, and then when I go back to that place, they still they still don't give me fucking soy sauce with my to-go order. It's fucking ridiculous. Why am I filling out your survey if you're not going to fucking read the shit and pay attention?
Why
the fuck are you sending people home with food and no goddamn soy sauce?
Where's that?
Panda, man.
Oh, I don't eat Panda.
They be fucking up.
I don't eat Panda. Fuck, dude. You got on it.
I came in hot today. Look,
no, you got more hot on the fucking Panda than that other chick.
I came in hot today, but let me explain myself, okay? I'm coming from working a fucking 12-hour shift, okay? Work a 12-hour shift to then drive fucking 45 minutes over here to do what we love to do, right? And then I gotta drive half hour back home to then go to sleep and wake up and do the shit again tomorrow.
But he's gonna get Panda on the way home.
So like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, because hopefully one day I won't have to do those 12-hour shifts no more.
Yeah, you know what? It's gonna happen soon.
It'd be nice.
Whether it's a year or 2 years from now, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, we'll get there someday. But yeah, you came in hot with that fucking Panda, dude.
I did.
Yeah, you came in real hot with that.
I came in hot with a few of those fucking different things.
Yeah, you fucking did on it. I never really liked Panda. I don't know the whole thing. I really like Chinese food.
I don't.
Mediterranean food, Chinese food. I don't like any of that stuff.
All right, well.
I'm basically a creature of habit. I like what I like. So I didn't get this thick by eating vegetables. So what I do is I eat.
That's your problem.
Yeah, fucking big time. I like pizza, pasta, garlic bread. I'm basically Italian. Ravioli.
Fucking carbs. Just say carbs. He likes carbs.
Carbs, cheese, and sugar. That's your main food group right there.
Fuck. Shit sounds like a heart attack.
You know, I'm trying to get into more vegetables.
I thought you were going to say, I'm trying to have a heart attack.
I'm really trying to have a heart attack, but my body's just so
look,
strong.
My kids can live off this life insurance.
Dude, that would suck. That would really suck.
That's just wild.
You think you're going to have a heart attack or a stroke first? We're going to put a poll up. What's Eddie going to get first?
I'm going to say
stroke
this.
or heart attack?
Don't let the broad shoulders fool you. Okay?
Broad
Because
shoulders?
even if I'm thicker than this fuckhead right here, I'm healthier. This motherfucker ain't ever had a vegetable, and I've known him since 4th grade.
Hey, you know what? I got cauliflower tater tots. But I think they expired last year and they're frozen.
They didn't expire because they've been frozen since last year. They've never left the freezer.
I know. They're not. I can't eat them now. But I've been trying to eat more vegetables and stuff. I just haven't tried hard.
What vegetable?
Good one. You put me on the spot.
Yeah, bitch. Because I know whatever
you like vegetables?
Whatever you're gonna name isn't a real vegetable.
Oh my god. Okay, so the last time, alright, so it was probably about maybe a year and a half ago that I was trying to eat vegetables. I was trying to do something good. So I thought I got zucchini. So I went to the store, got zucchini, got some seasoning and stuff. I started sauteing them. And I'm like, oh, this is good. I called my brother in Arizona. I was like, hey, look at what I'm doing. He's like, hey, that looks really good. I get done. I put it on a plate. It looked really, really good. And he's like, hey, well, why are you sauteing cucumbers?
Yeah.
I was like,
I knew you were going to
this
say
is
that
not,
shit.
no, this is a zucchini. He's like, dude, him and his wife start fucking laughing. I'm getting red because I'm embarrassed. I legit thought this was a fucking zucchini. I ended up sauteing cucumbers. I was like, no, I did this on purpose because you could saute cucumbers. So I Googled it real fast. You can, but they say it's not meant for that. And I ate it. I was like, oh, this is really good. As I'm eating, I'm like, this is really good. I gotta go. Fucking hung up. I was like, this shit is nasty.
Yeah, bitch.
And then I went,
how you...
Because I don't eat vegetables.
But the shit's labeled at the store. It ain't a fucking free-for-all, bitch. You wasn't at a farmer's market.
No, we actually had it at the house. That's why I thought.
He just pointing veggies out the fridge and shit. He's just like, I'm gonna grab whatever the fuck.
I was like, hey, I think that's a zucchini.
Like, if it's green, it's a veggie.
Yeah, do you saute stuff like that? Not cucumbers,
You
obviously.
mean shit I'm not supposed to? No. Everything I saute is supposed to get sauteed.
I was gonna saute some strawberries, see how that goes, and
Yeah, no. I make sure I get all my veggies, man. Even if I don't
do you cook them or do you buy them like when you go out? Or
either I cook the veggies or I'll fucking go and buy them frozen already mixed.
okay, what kind of veggies do you
Or
cook?
I'll go to fucking juice it up and I'll be like, yo, let me get this detoxifier which has a bunch of fruit and vegetables in it. Like add some extra kale, add some extra.
Does that make you shit though?
No.
No. What kind of?
My stomach's built for this shit, dog.
I know you're backed up. So what kind of vegetables do you eat though? Like, do you cook? Like, hey, I like to cook this.
I would say most regular would be squash and broccoli.
I don't think I've ever had
regular.
squash. No.
Like,
How do you cook it though? For people out there like, hey, you know what? Eddie's thick. He knows how to eat. He don't probably eat vegetables that much, but when he does, how does a thick guy make his vegetables?
You can saute that shit a few different.
Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby!
God damn it, Bobby!
You're on my
All right.
last nerve, man.
Bobby's gonna have to edit that out later.
I'm telling you.
I don't think he speaks
I'm gonna
English.
make that phone call if you don't speak English.
Mhm.
Ice gonna be.
Was he
knocking
driving
that
dirt before with you?
No.
For those guys that didn't have
But I'm gonna
papers?
tell his ass, oh, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get ice, and he's gonna think I'm fucking getting regular ice. I'm gonna bust in this bitch with all these motherfuckers.
So your vegetables, how do you cook them? Your squash and stuff, like what do you put?
Yeah, it depends. Generally, either sauteed or steamed, and then.
Do you like use different seasonings and stuff like that? Because I don't know none of that shit.
Depends. Just depends on what I'm feeling like.
Okay, you got some squash.
I'll go as
I'm gonna make
plain.
squash.
I'll go as plain as slicing them up, steaming them, and then just throwing some fucking salt on them, and then some lemon. Like, just depends.
I would say I'm gonna try that, but I'm not.
You won't.
No. You know what I should do? Just drink V8. Or V8's good?
I mean, they're good, but not to fucking drink all the time. Like, that's a part of the pyramid and shit. Like,
It's not like a replacement, though?
In it.
I would do that.
It's a what?
Like a replacement. Like, hey, I got all my veggies.
No.
That day?
No.
I wish I had like a pill. Like a multivitamin, but just all your vegetables. That'd be good.
Well, you could Willy Wonka the shit out that, but it ain't gonna happen.
Everlasting Gum Stopper.
Oh, such a good movie.
It is good.
And I don't mean, look, I love Johnny Depp. On one of the episodes, you saw me fight for that motherfucker. I love Johnny Depp, but his Wonka version was trash.
Good. I'd shit in his
If it
bed
ain't
too.
Gene Wilder, I ain't fucking with it.
Hey, maybe that's why Amber Heard shit in his bed, because she didn't like that movie.
That's my number one movie ever.
Yeah, I would think so. Well, all right, well. Any movie recommendations?
Ooh. New or old?
Let's do an old one. Let's do a classic one.
I'm gonna do an old one for you. Trading Places.
Oh, love that one.
That's a fucking great goddamn movie. Okay, it's funny as shit. It's Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy, young Eddie Murphy, young Dan Aykroyd, and then fucking shit. What's her name?
God, I was gonna say Suzanne Summers, but that's not it.
No, not Suzanne Summers.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee
Curtis. Well, not like Halloween young, but a few movies later.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis, where she
looked good.
She goes full swordfish.
She looked good. She looked good, man.
Give you a nice little.
I broke one out to her.
Nice little peek. Nice little peek at the twins.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's my recommendation for
Trading Places. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. Younger crowds, if you haven't seen it, Trading Places. It's probably on fucking HBO or
it's
Netflix.
not woke. So you're expecting some shit
It's
like
old.
that.
The premises is basically there's a bet for $1.
Look, just watch.
So watch it. It's great. Trading Places.
It's got all the things you like. It's got drugs. It's got money.
Nudity.
It's got nudity, scandal, blackface. It's got everything in it.
Oh shit! It did. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. All right.
Good time.
Trading Places. Go watch it. Thank you for watching.
We out.